Hey everybody, welcome back to Dream Daddy, and we're going to check out Hugo and go on a date and do some really fun mini game, and you'll like it. So thanks for watching.
I did get an achievement though, that's cool.
Yep.
Alright. And we still got our viewer hanging on. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Seriously.
It's surprising.
We're like streaming this game and it's fun and all, but it's nice having a viewer out there watching.
Yep.
Just follow us so you can see when we're on, and we're usually trying to stream once or twice a week right after work. So around this time, usually on like Wednesday or Thursday. So yeah, thanks for watching. Okay, who should we check out next? We got time to go date one more dad before dinner. Maybe Hugo, maybe Matt again, maybe Damien again. This dude was cool.
I love Damien, but I'm going to leave it up to you since it's technically your playthrough.
Well, we haven't checked out... Hugo's the teacher guy,
yeah.
Right? Let me see what's his thing here. Middle school teacher, high school teacher, writer of scholarly articles on 18th century literature for various esteemed publications. If you're on here to tell me that my son put a cherry bomb in your trash, I know, and I'm sorry. Oh yeah, his son's a little shithead, huh?
Yeah.
Let's see. Brewing strong tea, painting miniature, muscle. What are your turn-ons? Muscles. Uh-oh. Our guy's not too muscular. Spend a lot of time thinking about it. I worry that people who are against e-readers are more in love with the idea of books than actually reading them. And Damien, he's already got one heart because I went on one date with him, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we can basically just go on 2 dates with everyone, so it's really it doesn't really matter who we go on to a date next.
How come he doesn't have a heart?
Because we haven't been on a date with him yet.
Oh, okay. So that first night when we just went home from the bar and had our way with each other, that wasn't considered a date.
No.
I'm not even gonna talk to this guy or this
guy. You don't want
to? I don't like these guys. Let's hang out with Hugo and see what he's about.
Okay.
We'll give him a shot. Laserdisc is clearly the superior digital video format. It is not. Oh my god. That's a great one. Dad tip 56. Go ask your mother.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's great.
Too real.
I navigate to Hugo's dad book page and type out a message. Clickety clack clack, clickety clickety clack. Hey Hugo, great seeing you at the barbecue. Want to hang out sometime? I wait for a few minutes before the computer dings.
I'm so glad you messaged me, and I definitely want to hang out sometime. But I have a favor to ask. Our class is going on a field trip to the aquarium today, and one of our chaperones called in sick. Is there any possible way you could come by and replace them?
Uh-oh. I think about it for a moment. Man, that's a lot of screaming kids that I'd be accountable for, and they're in middle school, arguably the worst age to be.
What?
Amanda.
There's another thing.
What?
That he said.
Oh, I missed it?
Yeah, you can't go back.
Oh, well. Amanda silently trudges into the kitchen and pours herself a bowl of cereal. You can't go back at all?
No. No, that's fast forward.
There's no rewind?
No.
There's no... Alright. Well, I fucked it up. Morning, Amanda.
Morning, Pops.
Hey, how was middle school for you?
Bad. But nobody likes middle school. It's 3 years of bad acne, crying, and being generally terrible. True that. Everyone sucks. No self-awareness. It's just a bunch of hormonal teens locked in a gross old building for 40-plus hours a week, doing a long division and starting fights over, I don't know, Pizza Day, Top 40s Pop.
Dude, Pizza Day.
Middle schoolers should be avoided at all costs. What was your middle school experience like?
There was nothing really out of the ordinary for me. I had friends who, they all wronged me in some way, shape, or form. They were terrible to me. And wait, I was terrible to them too. It's all rushing back to me. Middle school was awful. I had repressed it for so long.
Dad, did we just have a breakthrough?
I think we did.
See, middle schoolers are reprehensible. Wait, why are you asking me about middle school?
Oh, Mr. Vega requested my help to chaperone his middle school class to the aquarium. Just wanted to know what I was in for.
You get to go to the aquarium? Are you kidding me? The last field trip I got to go on was the clam chowder factory. They didn't even give us clam chowder. They gave us square pizza at a clam chowder factory.
That's fucked up, man. You go to the clam chowder factory, you're looking for some clam chowder. Chowder. Oh, is that why you won't eat clam chowder anymore?
No, it's because Bobby Wellingham threw up into one of my vats of clam chowder, and I'm the only one who saw it happen.
Yeah.
It haunts me.
Oh, he threw up in the vats of clam chowder at the place. And Right. Let's leave that story firmly in the past.
Anyway, you should just do it. Mr. Vega sounds like he could really use the help. Plus, you get to hang out with cool fish.
She's telling me to just do it.
Shut up.
Amanda, I get kind of weird about aquariums. The ocean makes me nervous. Everything makes this guy nervous.
What, are you worried that a whale is gonna pop out of the touch tank and swallow you whole?
Maybe.
There aren't whales in the touch tank.
Moby Dick. Don't you put fear in my heart?
Well, do they have penguins there?
Yes, they have penguins there.
Then it's settled. Penguins outweigh fear of the ocean.
I sit back down at the computer and let Hugo know that I'm available. He tells me to meet him at the aquarium and gives me the address. I grab my keys and kiss Amanda on the forehead before I head out. I arrive at the aquarium to find that the school buses have beaten me there. Preteens huddle around their teachers in small groups yelling at each other and goofing off. Every teacher looks like they're at their wits' end. Hugo jogs up to me looking frazzled.
I'm so glad you're here.
Hugo!
I don't know.
It's been a debacle all morning. We're short-handed and most of the kids won't stop screaming. As I'm sure you know is the case with all middle schoolers.
I lived through Amanda at 12. I'm all too familiar.
Oh.
Great. Well, it's you and me chaperoning a group of 10 kids. They're over here.
Hugo walks me over to a gaggle of preteens who are all sitting on the ground playing with their phones. They're not kicking each other like some of the other groups, so we're off to a good start.
Can you guys put your phones away?
All the kids look up for a moment to stare at Hugo, then they go back to texting. At least they're quiet.
Too quiet. These guys are up to something. I can feel it.
They're all plotting and conspiring. There's no way. They're too busy thinking about not getting food stuck in their braces to pull any stunts. It's middle school, after all.
We'll see.
The classes start filing into the aquarium, and Hugo hands out massive stapled packets of paper to each kid.
These are due at the end of the field trip. Yes, this will be for a grade. No, you can't borrow a pencil.
The kids collectively groan and grab the sheets from Hugo. Why can't they just enjoy the damn, aquarium?
Because that would be too fun of a field trip.
How about you just, give them the paper when they get back and you guys all discuss it? Or maybe you just have a conversation while you're there. I don't know.
Because
I hate papers at field trips. As a
That's
kid,
what teachers
I hated
do.
that bullshit. I hated that shit. If a teacher ever watches this stream, which I doubt it, we got one viewer watching. But if that one viewer, if you're a teacher, don't do that. Come on.
It reminds me when teachers put on a fun TV show or a fun movie, and they're like, okay, well you have to take notes, and there's gonna be a quiz afterwards.
Fuck off.
Oh, we just want to enjoy it.
Yeah, seriously.
You're gonna make me hate this.
How about we all have a conversation about it instead?
Yeah.
Jesus. What's in the packet?
Honestly, it's just busy work so that the teachers can have a moment's reprieve.
See, I knew it.
I think one of the questions asked them to sit quietly for 10 minutes to think about the Great Barrier Reef. Bullshit.
It's all manipulation.
That's
Fucking
all
teachers,
what teachers do just so they don't have to control their kids.
Teacher hacks. I like that.
I don't.
Wait, I thought you were an English teacher. What does the aquarium have to do with books?
We just did a unit on The Old Man and the Sea. Oh, boy. That book. No, of course, The Old Man and the Sea, considering that his son's name is fucking Ernest Hemingway. But anyways, moving on.
There we go. It all loops back.
Nothing
Callback.
quite like introducing kids to the futile perseverance
Perseverance.
perseverance of the human spirit by making them pet stingrays. It gives us time to check out some of the exhibits as well. Come on. They have a phenomenal section of tropical fish.
While the kids sit on the floor and pretend to do their assignments while they text, Hugo and I wander over to a large fish tank with brightly colored fish. Hugo points to a brown and white fish with long stripes, or long spines.
That right there is a lionfish. Did you know that their stomachs can expand up to 30 times in size?
Whoa.
Their spines are venomous too.
Nature's hardcore.
You think that's bad? Take a look at this one over here.
Hugo points to a spiny, grumpy-looking fish hanging out near the bottom of the tank.
That's a stonefish, the most venomous fish in the world.
Yeesh. And they just, keep it in here?
Oh, they're relatively harmless, so long as you don't step on them.
What happens if you step on them?
Tissue necrosis.
Oh, God. Cool.
Yeah, totally. Nature is wild.
Man, Hugo seems to know a lot about fish. I feel an overwhelming need to impress him. Hey, see that fish over there?
That one?
Yeah, that's the, blue-nosed wiggly fish.
Oh, yeah?
Did you know that? I bet you didn't know that. Psychiatric fish trivia.
Political fish trivia.
Paranormal fish trivia. This fish sleeps upside down, but contrary to popular beliefs, it's not an actual vampire. That's the vampire fish.
Wait, are you serious?
I'm playing it for a gag here.
Ha! Good one.
We lead the kids to another room. Sharks, sea turtles, eels, and other marine life swim around in a massive floor-to-ceiling aquarium. The kids begin trying to take selfies with the sharks. Hugo leaves
I'm
my
pretty
side.
sure I've actually done that.
Shark selfie?
Yeah.
Is that a sharky?
Oh my god, I done that with Gabby actually. We took a picture together and then we tried to get a shark in the picture behind us.
Hugo leaves my side to separate two kids who started fighting over Capri Sun. I walk around the room reading a tiny little blurb about different fish swimming inside of the enclosure. After a while, I look around to see Hugo again. He's gazing up at the aquarium in childlike wonder. The ripples in the water cast blue moving shadows across his face. For someone surrounded by angry hormonal preteens, he looks completely peaceful. He looks really cute in this light. I hope he doesn't notice me staring.
Wow.
I walk over to join him.
Beautiful, isn't it?
I'd rather stare at you. We can learn a great deal from Mother Ocean. Are those two sharks kissing? That's pretty forward. I'm doing it. What? Oh, god damn it. Hugo turns bright red. Maybe I put it on too thick. I should have done the sharks kissing. God damn it. I mean, I'd rather not stare at you at all. Hugo looks confused. Great save, Lucky. I mean, never mind. Forget I said anything. I'm suddenly very sweaty. I search around for a fish tank to dunk my head into to cool down. God damn it. Messed it up. We stand together for a moment, admiring the wonders of marine life.
You should just stick to the silly answers unless you know you're close.
God damn it. We eventually make our way to the touch tank room, which seems to be the only thing the kids are actually interested in. The tank is filled with a variety of horseshoe crabs, sea urchins, stingrays, and small fish. I stand around the edges of the tank and keep a wary distance from the sea life. Who knows what kind of nefarious plans these horseshoe crabs have for my well-moistured hands. Hugo rolls up his sleeves and sticks his hand in the water.
Don't you want to pet some rays, Lucky?
Oh, I think I'm good. I think I should just stay over here and admire them from a respectable distance.
Come on, it'll be fun and informative.
Don't make fun of me, but I'm scared to touch them. I get weird when there's no glass separating us. I don't know what any of those things are, but I get the feeling they will probably bite me and my delicious hands if given the chance.
Nothing in this tank can hurt you. The stingrays have had their barbs removed, and the horseshoe crabs only eat little clams, and the anemones are perfectly safe to touch.
Against my better judgment, I approach the tank, slowly dipping my hand into the cooled water and touch a stingray as it glides past me.
See? Not so bad.
It feels like fun, slimy leather.
Things get a lot less scary when you learn about them, right?
I dive my hand back into the touch tank with a renewed vigor for ocean life. I poke at some urchins and feel the hard carapace of a horseshoe crab. My hand brushes against Hugo's as we reach for the same anemone. I pull away, blushing. Hugo smiles at me.
Hey, you're supposed to be touching the fish.
Sorry, I just get a little carried away
Wait. That girl over there looks suspicious.
Why's that?
Are backpacks usually that wet? Hold on.
Oh no.
Susan, get back here!
Hugo runs after a middle schooler and catches her before she can make it to the exit.
Want to tell me what's in the bag?
Textbooks?
Want to tell me what's really in the bag?
Susan won't budge. I walk over to Hugo and the girl. I think he might need a bad cop. Look, kid. We don't have time for a banana in the tailpipe. I'm afraid to hit a child.
Oh my god. No.
Let's see. We don't have time for games. Whatever it is, it goes back in the touch tank now. You're not a teacher. You can't tell me what to do.
Yes, well, I am. Can you please put the bag down?
Next time we won't say please. Susan glares at Hugo for a moment before dropping her book bag on the floor. It lands with a wet slap. We stare at it for a moment before it starts to move.
Whoa.
Hugo leans down, unzips the backpack. Dang. He could have unzipped so many things, but it was only a backpack. A horseshoe crab frantically scuttles out and across the floor. An employee swoops in, scoops it up, and places it back into the tank. She gives us a disapproving look. Jesus, Susan, what was your plan? I was trying to free him. To where? Outside? Where he was gonna die?
Susan, go back to your group. We'll discuss this later.
Yeah, and hands where we can see him. Susan sulks off, leaving me alone with Hugo. He gives me a pat on the shoulder.
Middle schoolers have sticky hands. I doubt that's the first time that's happened here.
Or the last. In the next room, we see a variety of smaller tanks, sea urchins, tiny fish, and a rainbow of beautiful underwater plant life surround us.
Look over here.
Hugo points so some. I think that's a... Oh, okay. I was thinking that was a typo. Hugo points so some seahorses gathered at the bottom of the tank. One of them is in the middle and giving birth. Or maybe that is. Yeah, it's supposed to say two. Hugo points to some seahorses gathered at the bottom of the tank. One of them
maybe.
It's a typo. We found an error in the game. Posted on a forum.
That's actually the male seahorse. Sort of takes fatherhood to a new level, doesn't it? Hey kids, come check this out. There's a male seahorse giving birth.
A low murmur from the students. They just jump back on their phones.
Hey.
Fun fact, male seahorses can even give birth and then get pregnant in the same day.
Jesus. Man, we thought we had it hard.
I wonder if they have to deal with their kids' awkward teenage years too. However many thousand of them.
Yeah, right. You seem to know a lot about marine life, Hugo.
It's not really my specialty, but I do make a point to learn as much as possible whenever I can. I think that learning shouldn't end when you leave school. We should challenge ourselves to find out more about the things we don't understand every day of our lives. Because if you stop learning, I don't think you'll ever be able to grow or change as a person.
Fuck yeah, Hugo. Bro fist, or whatever. Fist slap. I don't know.
What is this, PewDiePie's channel?
No, God, shut
Bro
up.
fist!
No.
Bruise!
Good point. But I still don't trust the ocean.
We'll get there.
We finally make our way over to my favorite part of the tour, the Arctic exhibit. Did we get to see the penguins?
Yes, we get to see the penguins.
I'm like a little girl. Oh, the penguins! Oh my gosh! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Stop.
Hail to the yes. Oh, there they are, penguins.
Bingoos!
Wish they were moving. That'd be cool. Our group of kids run around the exhibit. They won't stop tapping on the glass of the puffin enclosure, trying to get their attention. For at least a few moments, teachers, chaperones, and students alike seem to be having a great time. What was I so worried about? This isn't too bad.
Huh?
Hugo suddenly grabs my arm.
Oh my god, there's a student in the penguin enclosure.
Wait, just kidding. It's very bad. Is it one of ours?
It most certainly is. Molly Henderson, Susan's friend.
Jesus Christ, these two. I look over to the penguins and see a determined-looking kid crouching behind a rock. She's hiding just out of sight of one of the employees. Over on the side of the enclosure, I see the door of the exhibit ajar. Was it unlocked this whole time? We gotta stop her before the staff sees and bans our school for life. Hugo looks around.
I'll create a distraction.
Hugo runs towards the puffin exhibit and addresses the entire room.
I don't know.
Everybody, I have an announcement.
The whole room turns towards Hugo.
Here's a few facts I bet you didn't know about penguins.
Everybody just stares at Hugo, confused. Well, this is my shot. I run into the enclosure and am greeted by a cold blast of air. Psst! Hey! The girl whips around to look at me, her nose pink from the cold. You can't be in here!
Neither can you.
I try to walk over to the girl, but the ground is so icy that I just end up slipping. Whoa, whoa. I catch myself before I hit the ground, but the girl still laughs at me.
I don't know.
Contrary to popular belief, penguins are birds. Birds are traditionally known to fly, but penguins cannot. So I can understand some confusion when we're discussing the birdness of penguins.
The crowd is still somehow enraptured. Kid, what are you even doing?
I'm letting the penguins go. They deserve freedom.
Where are they even going to go?
They're gonna live in my closet.
Look, I just don't even have time to argue about this. We gotta get out of here.
Not until I save a penguin. Little known fact is that the penguins only live in cold climates. With some exceptions, so they don't all live in cold climates if you're splitting hairs here. Did I mention that they don't fly?
He's like struggling. The crowd is starting to lose interest. I'm running out of time. Let's see, lay down the law. Try to relate to her. Oh, jeez. Fucking kids. I think back to the time I released all the feeder mice from the pet store. It was a disaster. I was 6, but it was a disaster. Molly, you know, life can be cruel.
Money. Give me money.
Oh, Jesus. I'll give you $20 right now if you leave with me. Molly thinks for a second.
Okay, well, give it to me right now.
I reach into my pocket and pull out everything I have. I examine each bill. Okay, well, I have $12 and some change. Also, there's a button here. Is that enough?
Pay me with the other 8 later, and we have a deal.
We move to shake on our arrangement before I suddenly realize there's a wave of penguins on their way out of the enclosure. We're gonna have to block these birds. Oh no, is it a mini game where I block birds? Jesus Christ. Oh shit. How do you block it? Oh, I see. Slapping birds? Really?
Yeah. You can just continuously shoot.
Oh. Oh, I see. Talk to the hand, bird. No, I let one escape. How did that happen?
I don't know.
Get out of here, birds. Why aren't they going? Get out of here. Look at that little Molly freaking twat over there in the corner. Get out of here, you. Talk to the hand. I can't believe I let a penguin escape. How did that even happen?
I don't know.
Bribe that team. Okay, sending money. Sending money. Did I do it?
I think
Oh
so.
yeah, we did it. Mission
You gave some
complete.
penguins money,
Only
too.
one got away. Oh, some money to get to a penguin? Why is that? Penguins escaped one. Son of a bitch. I don't even know how that fucking happened.
I don't know.
Come on. Do I get a minigame every date?
I think so.
Oh, dude, that's so cool. Alright, this game is cool. I like that. I like that.
Because, like,
minigame.
I've played through all of them, but I don't exactly remember what all the
Oh, man.
the things were.
Did you do this one?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Whew, glad that's over. Just in time, too. Looks like Hugo is wrapping up his diversionary penguin speech.
Hey,
And that's why I think that penguins are one of the best animals in the world.
A few people in the audience clap out of a sense of duty. Everybody starts dispersing. Hugo spots us from across the way and runs over.
Molly, what were you doing in there?
I was liberating animals, Mr. Vega.
You realize that penguins can only survive in the Arctic temperature, right? You would have a dead penguin on your hands.
Well, it was the thought that counts. No, Molly, it wasn't. Molly turns to me. You owe me $8.
sweet manchego.
What?
Sweet Manchego. Just, I'll pay you later, kid. Molly runs off towards Susan, I suppose so that they can compare animal thief notes.
You're not off the hook, Molly. Lucky, did you bribe a child?
Let's see. Listen, man, we've all done things in our dark things in our lives. I'm not the young, bright-eyed youth I used to be. That person believed in a world where you wouldn't have to bribe children to save a penguin. The me of today knows different. I only wish I could go back.
Let's just get through the day and get out of here.
With the day finally coming to a close, the whole field trip is ushered through the gift shop, and we make our way back out to the school buses. As we leave the aquarium and the kids load onto the buses, Hugo pulls me aside.
Hey, Lucky, thank you so much for helping out today. You're a lifesaver.
It was no problem. It was actually kind of fun.
Let me take you out next time to make it up to you. You like cheese boards?
Cheese boards? What the hell's a cheese board?
Kind of like, a board with cheese on it.
There's nothing on earth more satisfying than a good cheese board. I'm all about cheese boards. I love cheese boards.
Like a cheese platter.
I guess.
Great. Well, I
What
gotta
the hell
go.
was that? It was a bunch of eggplants.
Yeah, that's sexy points.
Sexy points?
Yeah,
I haven't ever got sexy points.
Daddy points.
Oh my god. He's sending eggplants at me?
Great.
Oh
Well,
my
I
gosh.
gotta go make sure the kids don't steal anything else. See you around.
Wow. Eggplant points. I walk inside to find the house empty. I wonder where Panda's at. Before I know it, Amanda pops in through the front door. What you up to tonight?
Just doing some homework. How's the aquarium?
It was an adventure. Some kid tried to steal a penguin.
We've all been there.
I had to run in and grab her before any employees saw.
You got to go in the penguin enclosure. Did you steal a penguin for us?
Amanda, no penguins were stolen thanks to the valiant efforts of myself and Mr. Vega. One got away, though. It's dead now. It was nice getting to spend some time with Hugo, though.
I'm surprised he helped complete a covert op. He's usually kind of a
what?
kind of a stick in the mud.
He's actually pretty cool. I had a good time with him. Alright, too much adventure for me today. I'm gonna go rest my eyes.
You mean take a nap?
There's a difference. You'll learn when you become a father. So, did I finish my date? Yes! Come on! Good score. Good score. Come on. I got the eggplant, so I better get a good score. Sexy time daddy points.
That was
Alright.
phenomenal.
See, that's better. That
Rank
last
A.
date was pretty weak.
Yeah.
This one is A. Hugo wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
No?
It was pretty good, yeah. And we still have our viewer hanging on. Thanks, viewer, that's been hanging on this whole time for watching the stream. We're going to wrap it up. 2 dates is all that I can handle. I got to eat some food now. I'm all worn out from this dad dating.
Oh my god. Could you be any more dad?
I think next time, though, I'm probably going to hit up Damien again because he was freaking cool.
Yep.
And then maybe Craig. See what my bro's doing. But Hugo, I don't know. He said he's going to take me out to cheese boards. I don't know what the hell a cheese board is, but I'm down to check it out. All right, so that's the end of the stream for tonight. Check us back another time.
Later, guys.